Hi and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video I'm building a micro home in Willow Creek with limited packs. So in this build I only use the base game, the new Dream Home Decorator pack, because it has so many good interior design stuff and furniture that I just really want and need to use more. There's still so much more to explore, and I think I've already built so many builds with this, but yes, this is a limited pack build finally again. I'm very sorry that I've been splurging with all of the many pack builds, but this one only uses Dream Home Decorator and Tiny Living, and yeah, so I hope that maybe more of you can download it if you like it in the end. Of course, you never need to. And yeah, so this one is just a micro home, a small micro home that is nice and vibrant and yellow in Willow Creek, because I really wanted and needed a feel-good build. Nothing too complicated, but just something that is just bright and colorful, with lots of landscaping and flowers that you're going to see come in a second. And yeah, so this build really made me feel good, and that was so nice. I had lots of fun with it, and I think it turned out so cute. I really like this house. I think this would be the kind of house that I would like to start gameplay in. It's also only 18,000 simoleons, so it's definitely a starter home. It's definitely affordable right from the start. So yes, maybe one day I'm going to start a gameplay series in this, probably on my Twitch channel. It's for me, it's a lot easier to make gameplay on Twitch. So if you ever want to see me do some gameplay, I have my Twitch channel, SunnyCreations, linked in the description, and yeah, if you could check me out there, I would be super appreciative, because at the moment I'm recording this a few days earlier than I'm uploading this, but at this moment I am only missing 4 followers on Twitch to have 300 followers, and I just started this year in January, and it's incredible how much love I've already experienced on Twitch. So yeah, thank you so much if you would check that out. But enough of that self-promotion. Now it's first a celebration time here on YouTube, because I also just reached 600 subscribers here. It's just crazy. There's so much stuff happening. A day before that I reached 800 followers on Twitter. Now I reached 600 here, and I don't know, in maybe 1 or 2 days, or maybe even a week, but super soon maybe I'll reach 300 on Twitch, and it's just so exciting, and I just want to give up big hugs, and I just I want to say thank you, because this is just such an exciting journey, and I'm so thankful to have the coolest hobby ever. YouTube and content creation to me is just the best. I love every single step of it. I love everything. I love, of course, building. That's what I do mostly, and that's also what I would do in my free time, and I absolutely love it. It gives me such a creative outlet. It gives me the possibility to create something. And then what I also love is editing. I love the editing process. It's just so relaxing to me, at least if I'm not too stressed with uni. If I'm stressed with uni and I'm sitting there and I have 11 hours of footage, that stresses me out a little bit. But if it's this one, with this one I edited it so fast. I only had, I think, 2 hours and 15 minutes of footage, and it was so fun to edit. Just have a stream or some music on in the background, and I don't know, editing also makes me so happy. And now I do this part of the process. I record the voiceover, and I just get to speak about all of these things that are on my mind. I get to express my thankfulness, I get to express my thoughts, I get to explain my building process, and that is so much fun, and I just love it. So that's the next fun stuff that I love. And then I uploaded the video. I love making the thumbnails. I think making thumbnails is one of my favorite parts of the process. And yeah, then I upload the video, and then I sometimes get like reactions back, and they're already almost like there are always such lovely comments that I'm also so incredibly thankful for, and to get feedback on, of course, also the build that you created, but also the video. Like, yeah, just getting the feedback and having people actually watch it or tell me that they could watch my videos for hours. That's like a comment that I recently got like 2 or 3 times, that people say, yeah, they could listen to me for hours, or they could watch my content for hours. And that to me is like the biggest compliment ever. It makes me so happy, because I still sometimes feel like when people watch my videos, they do it to do me a favor, and to realize that there are actually people waiting for my videos or getting excited when they see that I uploaded a video is just the best thing ever. And then just like posting that I posted a new video on my Discord and on Twitter and on Instagram, and that's also so fun, and getting the responses there, and then just like interacting with the community, be it on Discord, be it on Twitch, or be it on Twitter, or even here in the comments, is just like so fun. Like, I love every single step of the process, which is why I say that I have the coolest hobby ever, in my opinion. And if you are seeing this video and you love The Sims and you love building, and all of these different steps sound like they could be fun to you as well, I highly encourage you to try this. At least for me, it just feels so right. And even though I'm having a very, very stressful time at the moment, and sometimes it's hard for me to stick to a schedule and stuff like that, like I can't upload more than 2 videos a week, and sometimes I even struggle to put on 1 video a week, just because I'm very preoccupied with uni and also some personal stuff. Still, it doesn't take away my energy, and of course it takes time, but still I feel like I get more done, because this process feels so right and is so rewarding and is so fun, that I actually feel like I have more energy to do other things. And that's, I never thought that I would find a hobby that feels that way, and that I found this is just like something that makes me incredibly thankful. And yeah, sorry. And now I will finally speak about something else. I talked about this way too much, but I just needed to let that out and to share that with you. And yeah, so this build is, as I said, a micro home, and it should be full of like, I don't know, happiness and colorfulness and light. And for this build, I actually got very inspired by another YouTuber that I'm going to link in the description, because she's absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan, and every time she like comments on one of my videos or comes into my streams, I am so incredibly thankful that she even knows that I exist, because amazing builder. So this build was inspired by SunnyCreations, who always does such amazing and just like idyllic looking tiny houses and micro homes and starter homes. She's like, for me, she's the queen of that, and I highly encourage you to watch her videos if you like this one, or just in general. And now at the moment you see me do the interior, and I have to say, you are going to see this video first, but another thing that I did right before building this house is doing the 4x4 build challenge. So the 4x4 build challenge is that you build a house that's only 4x4. So basically you only have 16 tiles to work with, and here I had at least 32 tiles. So it was like double the amount, which is nice. But still, I feel like I struggled with the furnishing more here. I think because the shape was a little bit less even, of course. There were some like nooks there that I didn't use as efficiently maybe. But yeah, I still did my best with the furnishing, and in the end I really like the floor plan. Like, it's not much of a floor plan. There's just like one separated room. All the other things are in one room that's just separated by one half wall. So it's not much of a floor plan, but I like the arrangement of the furniture. I think it turned out super cute, and I also tried to bring in the like lively colors like yellow and green and lots of whites and lots of lights. I always also tried to bring that into the build here. And yeah, it was a bunch of fun. This build really makes me happy, and I hope that you like this build as well. I hope that it was enjoyable to watch. Oh yes, and also here I did something that I just made a love seat with the sectional sofas, because I think with the sectional sofas you tend to build like these massive arrangements of like couch pieces, but in this case I just made a love seat, and I think it also looks so cute with these new like furniture pieces that we got in Dream Home Decorator. So I really hope that you like the way it looks. I also think that this build is functional if you don't have tiny living. So I made a limited pack build, and originally I only wanted to use Dream Home Decorator and base game, so that if you only got the new pack and you have nothing else, you can still download this build. But then I really wanted to make it a micro home, so I ended up also using Tiny Living. But I think the only thing that I really used from Tiny Living is the sink and the lights. So if you don't have Tiny Living, that's not like a no-go for this build. You can still use it, and you just need to size down a different sink and use that one instead. And now I'm quickly going to talk about something that I did a while back in the footage that you saw, but while I was doing that I still rambled on about something else, so I'm just going to acknowledge that now. I really love that detail that where you have the like the archway into the garden, and then I just spiraled around the debug, this like little debug bush around that entryway. I thought that looked super cute. I think the first person that I saw doing that was Plumbalina, so shout out to her. And yeah, it was a bunch of fun to do, and I think the effect that it has in the end looks like very romantic and dreamy, which I love. And yeah, in the end of this build I struggled a little bit with the budget, so I needed to remove some curtains and stuff in order to have like wallpaper, and also in order to have flooring. But I think it worked out very nicely in the end. I of course would have wanted to also decorate the backyard more, to have like a swing set there and like a grill and a beautiful lounge area, but I decided to prioritize making this a starter home. But if you download this, my gallery ID is also SunnyCreations, by the way, if you want this build or any of my other builds. But yeah, so I decided to prioritize making this a starter build, and then if you have more money with your sim or you don't have a budget at all, you can of course also download this build and make the garden as full and luscious and decorated as you want. I just like I'm giving you the base basically to build up upon, also with gameplay maybe if your sim gets a little bit more money. So I really hope that you liked this build and that you enjoyed the video. If you would consider subscribing, you would make me super duper happy. I hope we'll see each other again.